Hi, I'm Ryan Nickel, CTO at DSA Ocean, and today I want to talk about remeshing a ship hull mesh in preparation for import in Shipmo3D. So previously we've been working with the KCS hull, and we made sure all the normals are facing the right direction. But the thing is about the number of panels that you're using is the memory use and computational time will increase dramatically with the number of polygons. And Shipmo3D also has some limits on the number of polygons you can put in. So we're just going to quickly show how to do this with Rhino using the quad remesh command. We're just going to, it's a little arbitrary, but we're going to play with the middle section of the mesh. You can see there's a number of sections here in the poly surface. So it's not a mesh yet, this is a poly surface, and so that's what we need to use the quad remesh command for. The first thing we're going to do is join all of these sections. So I'm holding down Shift and just selecting these surfaces here, and we'll join them in one entity there. So that just makes the quad remesh run a little bit faster. And we can now type quad remesh command, and we're going to aim for about 400 to fill in this whole region. So we'll click on preview, and that's kind of handy to just quickly gauge, what's appropriate given how well does it fit the surface. Is there anything that looks really wrong, that kind of thing. And honestly, it's looking pretty good. So I'm going to go OK, and we should not leave both of the poly surface and the mesh in place. So we'll just click here. And we might need to click once or twice to get the selection menu. So I want to select the poly surface, leave the mesh. That's what we just created. But I wanted to leave the poly surface. And now you can see we're left with this new mesh that's in here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is save this as a new OBJ file. There it is in the bottom. I will just call it KCS remesh under our folder. Then one thing you want to make sure you don't have map Rhino Z to OBJY. We want to preserve those coordinate frames, and we'll go OK. And you can even preview this with and kind of adjust the number of polygons. But I mean, I think it looks pretty good, so I don't think we need to make too many adjustments there. And you might want to save this in case you want to come back to it as a Rhino file. Just in case you want to work with it again, but it's really optionally up to you. So close that. Now let's make sure we can load this in Shipmo3D. Remember the length of perpendiculars from the previous project. So actually we'll go new project. File new project. I'll change the folder to new KCS 239. I think the draft was about 10.6. I'm just copying these from the other project, the other sample project. So we'll go add new data, panel hull. Let's preserve those numbers there. So here's where we now select OBJ. And we'll go to our new KCS. There's our KCS remesh OBJ file. Save and run. So now we'll go plot panel hull. And what I look for now is, are there any black spots anywhere? Did we miss any normals? Does that otherwise look okay? There's a bit of a high number of elements there, but it should be fine. And nope, also because of the automatic mesh refinement at the waterline, we just see a little bit of extra stuff along here, but that'll be helpful in the long run. So yeah, so that's adjusting the number of polygons in your OBJ mesh file for Shipmo3D. Thanks for watching.